It's a beautiful brand new day. Sabri and Sema editi na etwegu e my Ghana and masugusu a moti Sabri yanko and semno emo.
Felix dia kai kutujana a quite shocking interesting update view. Friends of us quite post on a Twitter page a few minutes ago about 1 hour 45 minutes to 1 hour ago. Now same on the koto on the Twitter page. What 4 points until point 1, point 2, point 3. Now point 1 I'll say in April 2024 the High Court convicted and sentenced Sedinam Tamakloe Case in absentia. In July 2024, the government of Ghana submitted an extradition request to the United States for her surrender to Ghana to serve her sentence. So, first of all, Emma background court, 1st April 2024, July 2024, Anna Ghana by yellow opinion notice at that time. Godfrey Boadami, SRV, extradition request to the United States here from Ghana. Point 2. After over 2 years of court proceedings, the United States authorities notified the government of her surrender in January this year. She arrived in Accra on Tuesday, June 9, 2026. So, point 2 also say of Gamide extradition request in the court the year 2024 July, 2 years later, 2026 year January, and the US authorities at Ghana say, Nyamiya Momonsaka, Mami Sedinam Tamakloe Nevada this year January, and Nevada, US approachment. Point 3. Officials of the Ghana Police Service and the Ghana Prison Service have taken her into custody and are making the necessary preparations for her to begin her sentence. Meanwhile, point 4, so point 3 said, Obedu Airport on a Ghana Police Service led by IGP and squad and a Ghana Prison Service, what is her name? Patience Bafu Bonimo and then Crawford Kupimo Airport and a US in paying for the Mahama a share Munsum. And according to friends of Usukwache point 3 Nochilima, police for Afan and an Aquacoto on custody. So what that police cells CIA can say, okay. Or making the necessary preparations. The necessary preparations in one children, but what we understand is medical test, test for sickness, no one test for pregnancy. Don't be say on him. Ya review on one, who say if you didn't put to cells, a bit may affect to a moment down preparations, medicals, and definitely to obey, or we are normal transporting to in Sawomuako Survey. Point 4, say na point 4, Nika. Meanwhile, the Attorney General is scheduled to meet his counterparts at the United States Department of Justice for a bilateral discussion on all pending extradition requests between the two countries. Meanwhile, the Attorney General is scheduled to meet his counterparts at the United States Department of Justice for a bilateral discussion on all pending extradition requests between the two countries. Point 4 Chilma. Sisia Meno Kase, Ghana by John Mahama Chilma. Wasuma Nerea Penny, Dr. Dominic Aini, Attorney General, Dr. Dominic Aini said, Uncle Pimo, US, Aboriginal, or Uncle Street to the United States Department of Justice, US Attorney General Office, Uncle Nogushia, US Attorney General. Now, Uncle bilateral discussions, Uncle Dinko Monfa, Amman, Efa, Equire, US for Mabidi Bonnet, and Ghana for Mabidi Bonnet, US. Any Ghana for Mabidi Bonnet or Ghana, what Ghana, US. some of explanation na omoka ho asem yet reading point 4 ya dey reflecting mind say okay sisi no Ghana ni be na akwakopi mu US aye hwehwe no ana Ghana ni be no US so a Ghana ni be no Ghana ha US aban hwehwe sisi ame no ka say papa friend say Ken Ofuriata ye ne to tapo so ama ya activity tapo back and for mako yi ne say Ken Ofuriata da one of ICE immigration and custom for law enforcement cells na Ken Ofuriata da omo pese omo meeting number Ghana na special prosecutor case or they are born for SML deal wa be fight enti Dominic Ayine US akushia US attorney general no it is expected say omo be kasa fa Ken Ofuriata because they say na e Sedinam Tamakloe mo de na mai likely so omo be kasa fa Ken Ofuriata as whether say US aban no ebe ma Ken Ofuriata aba Ghana and also omo be nko another case I realizing is say papa friend Abutrika ya Abutrika na so comedian so Abutrika so abansem with respect to US FBI ni ade chirima Ghana na afford US emere say as a relationship or romance relationship or family or boy no mass and this cabani fraud no it is America say US FBI so be pino Ghana ha or money Abutrika fix Waka High Court and as answer no so ye pending sisi ameno ka say US say Ghana e di Abutrika ebema or US for no na dini about fraud and some for the American citizens. Samson and Ghana so share no say Ken Ofuriata a former finance minister no so I also could US also edin be my into 2.4 now. Likely say attorney general US now or barter trade. Likely say or barter trade. Fa Ofuriata mame na musumen fa Abutrika mom. Me a sure say na e so for Ofuriata mame na musumen fa Abutrika mom. And we promise you to be the first no. The BCD and the better jamo. Inti kind courtesy fellows of Usukwache. John Mahama officially Edna Nwatu are reacting to Sedinam Tamakloe and in reacting Felix Edia to just say President John Mahama Asma Attorney General Dr. Dominic Ayine so Nkupimu US no unko now US in paying for so Nkushia. With respect to Mame Sedinam no Felix of Usukwache Chirema prison service and Ghana police the necessary preparations na omo de Mame no akwakotum na wasere ne 10 years no remedy ewo NDC for meeting my issue amama me Sedinam pa omo ya ade wo ho ne se yayi papa e friend atu Asian ye jeni no de no kotum sesi amunu kasa atu Asian e ofie de ntu ofie ne se oko file appeal our appeals court and what the bail application to more and appeals court among the bill say you go so didn't answer more appeals court no any pass with them into one brand on metne fee this are police and fee and it's a man Sedinam Tamakloe and so at the high court judgment no echo appeals court say or appeal 10 year jail now or appeal with my file bail application. So file bail application judges are granting bail. So on court fee, once I didn't appeal, allowed in Ghana room. Say what was an appeals court yen granting bail. Say appeals court to the case in the answer or go answer in or go back to prison. So when there so that is the another route to NDC, especially Tatuzikata, we are very good was adding and anyone said Tatuzikata decided say Obama lawyer. So what is a Chikata Obama lawyer king? There's a pack of file bill and I likely say NDC in judiciary day or meet my granting my bill. That is the update coming in from Jubilee House, Ferris of Usukwache exclusively at the President of Mahama reactions and the further consequential orders about Betuja, about Mame Sedinam Tamakloe.
Listen, Sammy Jefi, and I said, "I'm going to leave." And I saw the movement of the politicians are going to leave. Okay. Chief Justice and the Judicial Secretary. Normally, Ibrahim Mahama. Nomu room the betrayal. Nomu yemu shame. Was been said Ibrahim Mahama so on page my own them. But for me to see Ibrahim Mahama and the Chief Justice and then the Judicial Secretary sitting at the lounge. So now me share Asna any APS match. Before we realize that Chief Justice and the Judicial Secretary no disappear. And everybody was coming to Ibrahim Mahama. I'm saying Ibrahim Mahama didn't hear it. Because me for 25 years in practice no, me who teachers is oye sociable like this is bad for money. Too sociable. Because here me say this, kofi be like sociable. It's difficult to see a teacher say or fraternizing and all bonkomo because the perception. But what is happening? And then because the man I hold the nation ransom and they're doing an interesting thing. Ghana only right here. And then the most important personalities are President Mahama and Ninia Ibrahim Mahama. They are the most sought after. And then say Obia the circumstances. Obia per se or your book clicking. Obia your political unity. When they move, people are with them. The business committees with them. The pastors are with them. The judiciary is with them. It's really like that is how the whole thing is like. Obia Shom goes to me when we say. But they forgot to say. To me by 2 years time and as Mama rightly said, say no lose election 2016 no. Now Obia a journey. Now who if you say who they share all the former first ladies. Once they say almost buy almost set up foundation. Yeah. Once the foundation, almost enough company with mom sponsorship. Your mom sponsorship. Your mom sponsorship. The master will don't give me. Who's officer she take attention from? LPGT. Thank you. The guy can't even know what the day and the baby mama bar. On that careful with Jomo. Also, like champion black we were in opposition. Now pastor bon pema and the sorry so hypocrisy. Now since I'm not about to no bon pay nyame man could draw no one can get some never can get some nice and another day or a broken in the ira. What I say that's animal. And next I just sorry refugee some and then the system not shifting kopulu. Now sorry for no motion pulu. Obiashopono Ghana. So God now is running away from the gay issue to now Pono. Pono no. Obia catching say Pono issue of Ghana. Now Pono kwa problem be the blobi. Abrofona. Omo ye Pono no. Omo countries are developing. Opa, o say agasa obani Pono. Say Brazil, no say and no kwa ever to vote say omo to say Abrofona no amohwe Pono no. Are they not developing? Yeah. Omo kwa na ye, yes omo kwa na ye. Omo dey bufunu kwa no. Omo kwa say say no dey. Dey be yan say. No ye mo na bema Pono to Pono mo. Obi wa na omo sha de kro. Omo sha de kro. Mano. Meboa. O say mano. Obi wa say say do okay. O say lawyer, everything I make say obi wa ka say wi asa no wadwen ho. Because answer me a obeka ye say otna say na o breaking it down wa. I dey send the brain never because obi wo ha ono no sa Pono ni site kra no. Onim the friend Pono and akwa wono ni so a wotene ma me nchen ketwa ebia wanya phone di su ade no. Wo ka we no media na mana dwen ko Pono no so ba ma de kro say we ade ehu ya me say akra kuma si ro so mo nya me bom tiri so sa akra kuma si ro e da ho a problem we da ho amanfo yewu mo be say mehwe this government mo be say mo be money the papa bi ade bro Ghana na dey mo bi asabi ehu ya mo ka ho say dem mo ka che Ghana fo nia mo regita to nchen o lawyer we kai tama
simple so. You 2024 year campaign so on to Abama. I can't for situation. I am here. Some
you cry mobile. I do the tourists. You might make it wrong. And you see, and this is for you. I didn't say now if I'm a castle. I'm come and I'm now no because and I just come and friend say the man is cut you. No be so you know or you now we are to talk about it. The things I'm hearing. They're not giving a great peace of mind. Look I say because they say no the way this is 4 year case no. I said there's no option no. I just like what I no.
I said they are quite Zeno. Say, I'm more than
yes, I said, at all costs, no. But
yeah, better, you might.
Now, you can't do these things to some judges. Hey, we went to Atuba, Judge Atuba. Can we call them to order? They bow for money. Would have called them to order. So NDC for the real opposition here. I can demonstrations. They would have called that judge not travel to be case no. They would demonstrate the case here. And they would threaten her. Who is he? Brother Judge Wood. ASC justice. NDC for case of the court in the animal luzo. Almost solid here. Say justice whoever say Judge Wood. Not careful. So many people. And never pull. Former chairman, when you be the call. Community. You can say, there's so many ways of killing a cat. Any deliberate most grano, you catch him and say, only judging on people. Anything on that, let's petition Judge Wood through the threats and insult. What you are presiding, no matter to go back. NDC in opposition will not allow what they are doing to Jamon to me. It will not happen. I was following Atufosi case. The briefing space of an application and a man of crime 1 week, 2 weeks, I don't say do thing no. Not opposite case no. But to me, yare opposite to be cast on yare. Not judge the man of time. The mom of crime can say there is no mom of crime to crime. And I must say that Tamakloe Case. The mom of crime to crime. The judiciary was very flexible when it came to NDC trial. But with to me, the speed I've never seen so before in my life. And that could be. Let me show. Someone to me,